Hello and welcome to Lose It with Zoo. Today we are going to be exploring 5K dramas that you should watch in this month of July. These are my top 5 anyway. So let's get started. Number one for me would be Alchemy of Souls. Oh my gosh, the series is actually still ongoing. I think they just concluded episode 10 recently. So we are going into like the later half of the series, and so far every week they bring it on. There is no shortage of intrigue and suspense and comedy. So it's a mix of comedy and a little bit of romance and the mysterious, and there's the mystic there, there's magic, and it's set in like the older times, maybe like Joseon era, but not Joseon era, but there's a lot of magic and mystic involved in it. It's such an amazing show. And it stars like two of one of my best actors and actresses. So I just love the show. So on to number two. Number two for me is Extraordinary Attorney Woo Young. Woo Young Woo. Oh my god, it takes a totally different spin from the expected K-drama storyline, and it focuses on autism. So autism, the lawyer, Woo Young Woo, is autistic, and she's just fantastic. If you've watched The King's Affection, or Do You Like Brahms, you know the lead actress from any of those series, and she's just amazing, super phenomenal, and you will actually believe that she was actually autistic. When she smiles, my heart smiles too. It's just an amazing series. It started, I think, about 3 weeks ago, so we're still in the early stages. We're not yet halfway through, but so far every week the story is just amazing. It just slice of life kind of drama. You feel the emotions. There's a little bit of romance in there, and there's a law drama, so there's a lot of lore going on. They're in court all the time talking legal terms, and what intrigues me most is every time she has like a brainwave, the way her face just lights up and it's like a gush of wind blows on her face, and then you see, oh my god, it's just amazing. I think you should watch it. Okay, on to number three. So for me, I call this my revenge month because the next three series are all centered around revenge. Number three for me is Why Her. Why Her is just amazing. It's another legal drama. There's a little bit of romance, but it's very heavy on the revenge plot and very on the drama. It's a drama though, but it's very heavy on the revenge plot. So we have an attorney who has been working for this law firm for a very long time, and she's doing her best. She's like a one-woman army, and there's like in a world of men where they do not want to see her succeed, and she's doing everything every day just to keep her head above water. A lot of bad things have happened to her. She has had bad relationship. They've stomped on her. They've turned her into like the woman who solves all the dirty laundries for the politicians and the bad guys. But she's done her due diligence. She's on the top. She is absolutely fearless. But there's a hint of revenge. I need, and mystery in there. So there's this student also who's trying to like get to the bottom of how his sister died and how he ended up going to jail for a crime he didn't commit, and it's just amazing. So as the layers keep peeling off, you keep saying like, oh my god, wow, I guarantee you are going to enjoy every single moment of Why Her. Down to number four. My number four pick is Eve. And Eve is also on the revenge spectrum, and that is on a whole level of revenge, like on a whole different level of revenge, because Eve has actually dedicated her entire life to ruining the people who killed her parents and ruined her life. From the start of the movie, your heart just goes out to her for all the things she's had to endure and all she's had to go through, just because people wanted to take over her father's company. They killed her father. She can't she doesn't know where her mom is, and she was shipped off to the US, and I think she was in a mental hospital until one lady found her, gave her a new name, and thus began the entire revenge plot. Imagine sleeping with the person who was responsible for your father dying. He was in the room where you were injured and you were almost dying and you were left to dead for dead. He was one that found the father's seal, got them to get you to seal and sell off your father's company while you were tied up and bleeding to death, and you end up marrying him and being a loyal, dedicated wife. Oh my God! If that doesn't just make you want to, like, oh my God, I need to know who this new lady is and I need to drink of the water that she's drinking of, then I don't know what else you would like to see. But if you're into the revenge scene, Eve is totally for you. So now to number 5, the last of my top 5 picks, and that is Remarriage and Desires. I just binge watched that over the weekend and it was amazing. Only 8 episodes, so you can get through it in no time. You don't need to, and all the other series I've mentioned are coming out, weekly, 2 a day, 2 a week, there and the day after. But Netflix released Remarriage and Desires all at once, so you have all 8 episodes to binge to your heart's content, and I definitely know that you are going to enjoy Remarriage and Desires. And Remarriage and Desires is just another revenge storyline where you have this woman who's lost her husband trying to get back at the woman who made her lose everything. Her husband committed suicide because he was swindled. He thought he was in love with this woman. This woman just used him and threw him under the bus, accused him of rape, accused him of sexual assault, ruined his name, ruined his marriage, and he had already asked his wife for his divorce, but he wanted to marry her, and everything was just absolutely ruined. And she threw him under the bus and let him take all the blame for all the evil that they had done together. And the man was ashamed and he killed himself. And so the leading lady's role throughout this drama was to bring her down. Just bring Yohi down. Bring her down from a high horse, embarrass her, and let everyone know the kind of person she is and the disaster she had caused for her family. So those are my top 5 picks for the month of July. I know you're going to enjoy every single one of them because they are amazing. So have a lovely July, and we'll do another one in the month of August.